Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. So I'm going to go ahead and tune into the energy for Wednesday. For those of you who are interested in this deck, this is the Spiral Tarot deck. Okay. It's kind of, I like it. It's got pretty imagery on it. You can see the cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and tune into the energy. Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Wands. Ace of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay, and what is it? The Eight of Wands. Okay, with the Five of Swords at the bottom. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like the overall energy, it's got a lot of different vibes going on. So you got two waters and two fires with one earth energy here, with the shadow of air. So you got all elements pretty much here. No majors. So I feel like this day should be fairly easy breezy, especially with the challenges that you're dealing with. I feel like this is a day of patience. Patience with self and your situations, okay? You know, things may be needing more time. You may be needing more time. People around you needing more time and patience, and having that understanding, because the Knight of Pentacles, he's the, you know, he's the patient knight. He doesn't rush in. He's not forcing himself, or, you know, forcing to share information, or forcing to share their feelings and emotions, or forcing to make things happen. This person is very much, you know, practical, you know, grounded in their approach, down to earth and reliable. So you can count on that whatever the situation is, it will be there tomorrow, okay? You didn't miss out on any opportunities, or, you know, something may have not gone smoothly today, or just didn't pick up today, but I feel like it's still going to be there. This energy is still fixed here. This is an earth sign energy. You guys could be an earth sign. This energy could affect you more than anyone else. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, or you could be dealing with an earth sign person. The challenge, though, is the Five of Wands. So could be slightly some needing to readjust yourself, or, you know, readjust yourself within a situation if there's multiple people involved. Might be some delays, some bumps in the road today. Maybe things, maybe you had plans and they fell through. A slightly disappointed energy, or maybe a few bickers here and there, or just struggling within yourself here, because it's like you actually want to move forward very fast in something, but your energy is slowing you down. It's actually you're here, you're actually moving very slowly, if at all. And you're challenged by this because you want to charge forward with the Five of Wands. It's like you're fighting against all of these obstacles, or what you perceive to be obstacles, or things in the way that need to just move, like change, get out of my way. I'm trying to get somewhere. You know, maybe you guys had some ideas and some plans. They were not meant to happen at this time. Maybe you might have had some communication, or said something, or did something, and the results were not what you wanted, or something backfired possibly. But Spirit's telling you to approach the situation with the Ace of Cups, okay? With an open heart, okay? And being receptive here to your feelings, because you might be missing something slightly here. Because you feel like you've missed an opportunity, but Spirit's telling you to be receptive to more, or to be patient with yourself in this energy. Have some compassion for yourself and others with the Ace of Cups. I feel like Spirit's trying to shed light on this situation, whatever it is for you specifically, or, you know, individually. This is something you might be dealing with currently right now. And Spirit's trying to help you work through it. The Eight of Cups is your focus card. I feel like you need to focus on, you know, detaching yourself emotionally from things you've outgrown. Like, now it's time for you, something higher, something greater that you can't see. And there's that Ace of Cups there, back there in the universe. It represents infinite love or infinite possibilities. And the Ace of Cups here, kind of progressing itself. So like Spirit wants you to approach the situation with an open heart, with compassion and love. Like I said, be open to the abundance that Spirit's giving you. It's like all of this, all of these jewels and stuff coming out of, I don't know what this is, this pot or whatever. The Eight of Cups. You need to walk away and remove yourself or detach yourself from these, you know, these past emotions, because, you know, things are in alignment for you to finally release and let go. Like, you don't have to force yourself on anything or anyone. You are free to go, I feel, is what Spirit's telling you. You're free to go. You may be complacent for some reason. Slightly fearful to move on because there's this unknown energy. But I feel like this solar eclipse, or at least by the full moon, okay, the next full moon, I feel like that opportunity will present itself to you, or it will be more clearer to you what's waiting or what awaits, or the time up till the full moon. It might gradually progress itself. You might be able to see that these past cups are no more. Might be disappointments for things that did not play out in the way that you desired or hoped them to. You were waiting for the Nine of Cups to occur, but it just didn't. But Spirit has better and other plans for you. Then you have the Eight of Wands, is how this energy is going to conclude itself. I feel like you're going to go with the energy. There's something that's shifting that you can't really see here. Spirit's guiding you to move forward. Okay, to move past this Eight of Cups energy. I feel like things are going to change at a rapid pace. But the Spirit's really pushing you to move forward. I feel like the energy is kind of encouraging you to just go. Go where you're being led. Go to the unknown, because this is like the card of things being up in the air, as they say. So this cloud is spitting out all of these wands, you know, blowing them in the air. So I just feel like the energy, you know, collectively, just the vibe, you know, something in the atmosphere is what I'm, yeah, that's the word. Atmosphere is what I'm feeling. Like something in the atmosphere that just encourages you and maybe even pushes you to get out of this Eight of Cups energy and embrace change and embrace the unknown, because there's something that you can't see on the other side of all of this. It might seem chaotic. It seems like the Wizard of Oz to me. You know, it's taking you somewhere unknown, helping you to find your way back home, really. You know, to the Ace of Cups. Completion, wholeness, oneness within the self and within something. The Five of Swords, it's going to be hard to comprehend all of this. Could be around communication, something, you know, returning back to you. And it's not a big detrimental thing. I feel like it's a slight disappointment. I don't even feel like it's anything major. Especially nothing to cry over, you know. I feel like it will all make sense, but right now in this energy, you're not going to be able to comprehend what's going on and why it occurred, but you'll see why later on, I feel. So let's move on to the love energy and the angel guidance. Okay, so what is the love energy for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017? Wednesday, August 23rd. What is the energy? Okay, so you have heart-to-heart conversations with separation. So maybe it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe for some of you, you guys had some important conversations, and like I said, something did not go as planned, or maybe you guys broke up. Maybe you couldn't reconcile with someone. Just whatever you wanted to communicate may have not been received very well. It didn't happen as planned. Maybe there's a temporary pause with your situations, whether it's romantic or not. Something in the matters of the heart. Maybe it's not time to align with those things, or for things to come together at this time. Maybe that's the disappointment. Or that had to, that might have been, communicated to you from another source or another person. But I feel like it's a temporary thing. It's not a very big deal, whatever this energy is, or maybe the hurt or the loss is the temporary energy. Not, getting over that. You do have the Eight of Cups, so moving on or detaching yourself from some type of emotion that does not serve you. Outgrown, or maybe immaturity in the way that you express your feelings and emotions, or how you deal with your feelings is outdated or immature in some way. And also keep in mind that the Mercury retrograde is still going, so if there was already issues in the beginning with these situations, then it's going to cause for things to be rebuilt and renewed, and it may take some time to work on these things, or to get out what needs to be said, or for it to be fully understood, which is why I feel like there's that barrier with comprehension. You can't comprehend why this energy isn't moving in the direction or in the way that you want it, or why it feels stagnant or paused temporarily. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck. 3 cards that want to come out. 4, actually. And then you have the Angel of Communication at the bottom. But you have something wondrous and magical is about to happen with the Angel of Joyfulness. Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. So, what I'm getting with this, I'm just going to move this out the way. What I'm getting with all of this is that Spirit wants you to focus on the fact that they have something better stored for you, okay? Things that you're not able to see. I feel like these messages, or you've been getting intuitive guidance or messages that something has been communicated to you from divine guidance, okay, from your angels, your guides, your higher self, God. You're tuned in and you're tapped into something, and I feel like you need to trust that guidance, because right now I feel like you're feeling like undeserving, like you're without, or that you're being punished, but Spirit's telling you that's your own issues that say this. Because it's like anything that is not flowing right now, or anything that has been removed at this time, is for your highest good. It doesn't serve you, because you deserve much more. And I feel like it's just a matter of you changing your perception that you're not without, or you're not missing out on something, and it doesn't have anything to do with your self-worth, why something is not going the way that you expected it to, or thought it should have gone, or why, or should have, could have, would have. They want you to trust what you know, because you know something, okay? And it's going to make a big, a big change with, but I feel like you can't comprehend it right now. It's like you got the message, but you can't really fully understand what is happening or what is going on. why you're being guided. With the goddess of the shadows, you really need to look at the things about your situation that you feel are detrimental or negative in nature, or maybe something about yourself that you beat yourself up about, because you're not seeing the value within the situation. You're not seeing the value within yourself. You're not aligned with your truth, I feel. Maybe you need to work on your chakras. All 7 chakras need to be worked on. You need to ground yourself as well. You need to go out into nature, ground, do some breathing meditations, work with your crystals that help you to get grounded. Maybe sage yourself, sage your home, you know, smudge. Because ultimately it has something to do with you not really believing that you deserve better and not knowing what is of your highest good and what isn't of your highest good. Because deep down inside, you should know this, but I feel like you can't separate the two because you're looking at yourself from a low place, you know, a lack of self-worth, or feeling like something is wrong with you, which is why this happened or that didn't happen. So something is trying to be communicated to you, or, you know, I keep getting something that you're not able to comprehend at this time. And I feel like it's not meant for you to understand all the way fully. Not so much the message that I'm bringing, but the situation itself that you're dealing with individually. You can't really comprehend why it's going the way that it's going. But really what Spirit wants you to focus on is getting grounded, okay? Taking care of you, nurturing yourself, paying attention to your guidance. Keep that guidance within you. There's some message, like, you need to really keep that close to you, pay attention to it. Don't try to break it down to a science. Don't try to dissect it too much, but keep it with you so you can go back and reflect, because I feel like it's going to make sense later, whatever this is. And you need to really get real with yourself. You know, when you get real with yourself and what you're deserving of from a higher perspective, that I deserve much better, I deserve great things, you know, this is what I want, this is what I need, then everything else that does not serve you will kind of just fall to the wayside, or you'll see it as not as a loss anymore. Because the only reason why you're seeing something as a loss is because you don't believe in yourself. You don't trust yourself. You don't see yourself as deserving of something greater or something better. That these things are actually not, you know, you're not missing out on anything. Okay, so that's your message, you guys. I hope that made sense. And then you find it beneficial throughout your day. So whenever you watch this, I hope that it will be helpful, resonates, gives you clear and divine insight. You know, awakens your intuition. And as always, you guys, I'm sending you much love. And until the next reading, peace.